I'm turning control over to Robot John.
PDX Radio, it's your boy Big Rap. We are here with
Uncle John III.
My guy, Uncle John III. What's going on with you, family?
Salute, man. Salute.
How you been?
Man, I've been great, blessed, you know what I'm saying? Moving and grooving, you know.
Before we start off this whole thing, man, I do want to say happy birthday to my guy.
Thank you, man.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Man, we celebrate you today, man. Today is your birthday, man. So
yes,
this was your fourth time dropping with us here on PDX Radio, man.
Yeah.
And I know you coming with some projects, with some fire, with some heat. You know what I mean?
Sir.
So let's jump into some of these questions, man. I got a few questions for you, bro.
Yeah.
So June was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and these projects dropped during that window. How intentional was your timing?
It just made sense for the subject matter, you know what I'm saying, as far as detoxing, mental health, and just self-awareness, you know what I'm saying. It was perfect timing for that to release energy wise, you know what I'm saying? Because that, like, you got to remember with the Sedona projects and short film, that was filmed in December.
Yeah,
you know, so it was just the perfect time to bring it to light, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, what did you want men specifically to feel or confront through this work?
Just to kind of remember taking care of self is important on any level, whether that's you know, what you consume or what you intake as far as energy. And you know, it gives you better release, you know, once you give yourself some time and some space to kind of think and, you know, cleanse and overall detox, you know, on any level. That can be from people, that can be from the internet, that can be from your phone, that can be from work, or, you know, you can work during, you know, as long as it's something passionate.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring that to light, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, still being creative, because even being creative is like, it's a thing for therapy, you know, creating is therapy.
Yeah.
You know, so even that's another form of it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I want to keep talking about Sedona. So Sedona was more than just a project; it was also a short film, right?
Correct.
So what kind of image were you trying to capture when you shot the film?
Definitely wanted it to, you know, not focus on color so much. That's why I ran with the black and white vibe. And I also wanted to channel in on just, you know, being direct and, you know, having it have a narrative feel.
Yeah.
And being able to tell a story from one's perspective. You know what I'm saying?
So with Sedona, what did the film format allow you to express that a song by itself couldn't do?
You know, when you put the visuals with the music, you know, if you notice in the Sedona short film, you'll hear 10 plus instrumentals, even if it's short, 3 seconds to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
What it does is it aligns with every scene so that you're not just hearing one piece of background music. You know, it's cutting to different musical elements based on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let's talk about AI a little bit. We're gonna switch it just for a second. Because I noticed with a lot of your visuals, you use a lot of AI with your visuals.
Yeah.
Which are dope because you're doing shit that I ain't seen nobody do. The whole crew is doing shit that I have seen nobody do with their AI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are using it, telling stories and painting actual pictures of your art. So how do you what is your stance on AI right now? Like obviously you use it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what is your stance about AI in using AI within music?
I have no negative ill feelings towards what anybody does as far as the creative process. What I will say is, you know, just catch up because, you know, criticizing AI is going to keep you broke. We're in the days now where, you know, everything's sped up process wise when it comes to just outputting energy. And it's only a tool, you know, it's no different than, you know, going through the car wash and getting a cleaner car.
Yeah.
You know, you know, it's all about the car wash you pick and the outcome of the wash on the car. So, you know, if you treat it like that, you know, then you'll understand why it's a tool and why it should be used as a tool.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, man, human creativity is one thing, and I respect human creativity, but even with AI, there's always going to be added input and there's going to be hands involved. So with AI, it's not about generating, it's about enhancement, and it's about your vision and still your creative context coming to light. I make sure I have a hand in everything I do, no matter what I use. You know, these hands are a part of it. And you know, what's in here, you know, that's the way you use it, you know. And if you don't know that, then, you know, you're going to be, you know, lost in the sauce.
So like for me, it's like I get artists all the time, right? And they, for instance, their voices of the AI sound the same. So I'll get one artist that'll send me a song and it'll be a good song. Not saying that the music ain't good, but then the next artist that I get that'll be an AI artist that have the exact same voice. You know what I mean? So that's where I kind of draw issue. It's like how can I can say, okay, this is this person featuring this person or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well,
and both
I was
of these
just having
voices
a conversation with my cousin earlier, and we was talking about, you know, just how dope of a prompt game you have to have to, and this is a game I'm giving, you know, your prompts literally have to look like a 2-page essay if you want to have different results. So if you're not doing 2-page essay type prompts that are very, very detailed and very, very on point when it comes to creativity, then what's going to happen is your renders and your outputs and your generations are going to be of standard. You know, now to the doper your prompt is, the more you're going to stand out with whatever it is you're generating and whatever it is you're trying to create, because, you know, you're going to get standard generations that are going to be similar to someone else's if you're not prompting correctly.
Yeah.
So you got to get your prompt game up. You know, if your prompt game ain't right, AI tools might not be something that you should be using. You have to really know how to prompt and prompt well.
Yeah, obviously, I can see that you know how to prompt well, my nigga.
Gotta prompt well.
Looking at the background video, man, my nigga's a samurai right now.
We gotta prompt well, man, and that's what we got, man. They gave us these tools. It's 2026, and we're here now, so there's no excuses on why creativity can't be pushed further with your idea. I tell people all the time, you still got to have input of your own, and you still got to be able to correct things and make sure that the vision of what you're trying to get out is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what about as far as AI within the music industry, meaning like people earning royalties and things like that off of it? What's your stance on that?
If my whole thing is this, man, if you wrote it, you wrote it. So, you should be compensated for something you write. It's just a tool. It's back to the tool. Now, if it's something that you didn't write, or, something that you had no absolute creativity input in, that's a whole nother thing. But if you wrote it, or if you created it based on your idea and based on like your liking, your sound technique, your music theory, then, you should be compensated. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Now, Bubblin Brown Shug, I love that title, by the way. It has a title that already feels soulful. It feels textured. It feels personal. What's the story behind the project, and what does that represent to you?
I just wanted to take it back to the essence of that 70s soul. I'm basically built on soul and soulful approaches when it comes to the music creations that I've always put to the crowd and to the lovers of that type of hip hop. But Bubblin Brown Shug, man, if you watch one of the classic episodes on Cosby's, you'll see they performed the Bubblin Brown Sugar song. I just switched it up a little and called it Shug. And then there's some dope concepts in the visual for that, inspired by the movie JoJo Dancer with Richard Pryor. There's a scene where him and Debbie Allen was arguing because a man had bought her a vehicle, and so he made her get out the car, and he rolled the vehicle over the hill, and it crashed and burned, and that was a scene that was inspired by that movie. Yeah. So it's things like that that I want to just bring back to the essence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what inspires you now as a producer? Like what are the things that you draw inspiration from when you're creating?
Movies, comics, fashion, art. I can just look at something and be inspired by it to create. That can even be something I'm going through, can create, inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes emotion creates inspiration. So I'm inspired by life, and then I just use that as a tool to create music.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Now back to the dough.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Where's that title come from?
Man, it's shout out to Dino, Mr.Knoitall, Lawman deal. It's for the Mineral Water 2 project. So where that comes from is just really getting back to the dough and just keeping that focus, and all those temptations sometimes come into play, and you got to juggle, and sometimes it's hard to be focused strictly on the money when you got to spread thin and be a family man and go do this and go do that. So back to the dough, it just represents a true hustler spirit, and getting back to the dough. Man,
Mineral Water 2.
Yes.
When has that dropped yet, or when is that drop?
We're gonna drop Mineral Water 2 any day now. It's gonna come out this month in July. Honestly, I just got to mix one song. Like it's actually ready. The album ready. I'm really ready to upload it tonight. But this is one song I got to mix, and then we're gonna get it up. You know what I'm saying?
Now I've been listening to your music for a while. You know what I'm saying? Since we first met. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan. You know what I'm saying? So you've been putting out this series, South of 4, and that's that to me, that's one of my favorite favorite series from you right now?
Yes.
And I like the Large Marge. Large Marge, that's my other favorite. But
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna come with 2 on that. Large March 2 coming too.
South of Fora is probably like I would say top 3. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the projects.
What's so crazy is today is the 3-year anniversary of the first South of Fora album.
Come on.
I dropped it on my birthday, 2023, the first one. So today makes the 3-year anniversary, man.
Now, are we doing another South of Fora project?
Yeah, South of Fora 3. I actually want to come with that right after Mineral Water 2. The songs are done. What I did was I demoed all the records. Now I gotta really record them for real. But all the records are done, man. Like, the album is dope. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I rap. That's the only time you hear me rap. So I demoed all the records, and now I gotta just re-record them. But it's coming soon.
Yeah, come on. Now, you have a really tight-knit crew. You have a really, really tight-knit crew. You know what I'm saying? And I know you just don't rock with anybody. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have purpose. They gotta have style. They gotta have, you know what I'm saying? All of the elements. You know what I'm saying? So when you work with artists like ESCDs, or you work with artists like Bruce, or you work with artists like Easy O'Hare, what is it about them that draws their, you know what I mean, their style towards you and your production? Like
those artists you name, the thing is we have a personal bond as well as a musical bond. So it makes the music extremely easy to create because we know each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really know each other. Like, those are really my brothers. So and there's been times when we didn't even make music and we just did brotherly shit together versus like being in the studio. But when we do lock in, it's always magic, man. Yeah. And what happens is we just both let each other do us. And that's how it comes out magical. When I let them do them and they let me do me, you know, we meet in the medium, and you know, we take it over. You know what I'm saying?
Now, say I'm a young artist and I'm watching this video right now, and I'm telling myself, hey, I want to work with this guy, Uncle John, man. This guy, Uncle John, seems really cool. What would you say should be their approach in approaching you?
Approach and consistency. I'm not interested at all. You know, this is the type of work ethic over here where, you know, your head is spin. Like, I really put that work in, so you have to be the one to put it in just as much as me. So if you're going harder than me, then I want to work with you for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you hear all of your projects together, Sedona, Bubblin Brown Shug, and Mineral Water, what do you hope people get out of all 3 of those projects?
Inspiration, musical relaxation, and depth. You know, it's important for me to just make sure the genre of hip hop, soulful music, boom bap, you know, all of those different elements are, you know, carried on torch-wise, because that's just what we do. You know, hip hop is an element of culture. So I just want to be, you know, one of those guys that just keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, you've been exploring different genres. Like, you've been doing like an electronical house, kind of like.
Yeah.
What inspired you to like just kind of step outside of your box? You know what I'm saying? And do something different.
Inspiration for me with electric house right now just comes from experimenting and wanting to enter other genres, just because I know my musical ability when it comes to pushing the needle. You know what I'm saying? I'll always be not in depth, but just in love with hip hop. But I do want to expand, and the best way to do that is to experiment.
Now we got Bubblin Brown Shug, right? Talk to me about how that whole thing came together, because I want to show the video. I gotta show.
I reached out to my dog, you know, Vino Tarantino, He's a incredible director on every level, from AI to visuals and everything. So I reached out to him with the idea of Bubblin Brown Shug. I knew exactly how I wanted it to look, feel. I knew how I wanted it to be edited and sequenced, and I sent him over the treatment. He loved my concepts, and we killed it, man. We went back and forth. He actually said it was his best video and one of the hardest ones he had to do compared to all the other visuals, because he hadn't seen a client like myself come with so much ideas, So it came out dope, man. It was real received. A lot of people love it. I'm saying? Good vibe. I love it.
Oh yeah, we about to get into this right now.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right, let's go ahead and play this, man. You want to go ahead and introduce it real quick before I hit play?
Bubblin Brown Shug, man, directed by Vino Tarantino. Let's go.
We about to drop something real special for y'all. This next heat is straight fire from the streets, by my man Uncle John III, called Bubblin Brown Shug. Yeah, she bad, she dangerous, and she bubbling. So go ahead, turn them speakers up, pour you something nice, and let her do what she do. This right here is Bubblin Brown Shug. Here we go.
Yeah, God, yeah. So weak. 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 Man, yeah, God, yeah. So weak. 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 Man, yeah, God, yeah. So weak. 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 So weak. So weak, man. So weak.
There you have it, folks. That was Bubblin Brown Shug by Uncle John III. I guess we should choose wisely between control and love. Maybe some of us, we just love control. This is Big Smooth, Double Love 98.7.
Yo, that was dope. Hold on, let me unmute you real quick. There you go. Yo, that was fresh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that was dope, bro.
Thank you, my brother.
That was dope. I see your vision. I see your vision. It's always with you. It's fashion. You got that. You guys always have that fashion sense. Now, speaking of fashion, because I don't want to stray away from that. You got your bag, your handbag, bag language, right?
Yeah, we're working on the handbags for the girls now, man.
Come on.
So right now, I'm focusing on the women right now.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. It's good to see you still doing that, bro.
Yes, sir.
Nah, your style, your vision, it all shows. It all shows in your music. It shows in your visuals. You know what I'm saying? It shows in your everyday life, fam. Like that's crazy.
For sure. Thank you.
For long-time listeners who know one version of Uncle John, how would you explain this evolution to them?
Growth. I've been blessed to have be in 3 different decades of hip hop so far. So it's been a blessing, man. So the growth side, and just finding ways to reinvent myself and stay consistent and never stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now say I'm a brand new listener and I want to be able to understand Uncle John with one album. What album do you suggest they listen to just to kind of get a good understanding of who you are as a producer and as an artist? If it's an album that has lyrics, it would definitely be Easy O'Hare, Cabin Pressure. Because there's a lot of tales in there from a hustler standpoint. It's really a good soundtrack. I really have fun producing that entire project because it allowed me to experiment with different elements of hip hop while he was the driver as far as lyrical force, subject matter, from hustling to just being all out lyrical. And then if it's instrumental, then it would be the whole of entire Chicago Nights series. Just because with Chicago Nights, it's a glimpse into my city and the soulful approach that I took for that soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Now, do you have a personal favorite track that you've ever produced?
Yeah, Bowls, Easy O'Hare Bowls. It's just an energized track, man. Like the moment it comes on, it just takes the room. You know what I'm saying? Every time.
No, that's that's like one of my favorite songs right there. Literally.
Yeah, it's very it's definitely my most played song on Apple Music, and it's a very energetic record, man. So
you know what?
Easy O'Hare.
We're gonna play that. Let's play it. This is my shit. I love to play this on Turn Me Up Tuesdays when I try to set the bar. That's something that I don't know if you know. So Turn Me Up Tuesdays I do every Tuesday. Now I'm starting to do tournaments and shit now. But for the show, I like to play like the hardest shit that's been played on my show, and you niggas have sent me some of the craziest tracks that have been played on my show. So I always try to show love, you know what I'm saying, to the camp. And Bows is one of them songs that I always play when I want to set that bar. Like, nigga, this is what I'm looking for tonight. We looking for this kind of shit tonight. We not looking for no other shit. We
energetic, energetic, punchy drums. Sounds like lift off, anthem-ish, horns, bass, it's got it all. Then the lyrical essence of Easy O'Hare with, the catchy chorus, man, it all works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's get into that shit right now. Let's go. This is Bows. Let's go.
Yeah.
John.
I told that bitch, O'Hare nowhere, bitch. Brick strong enough to hit Debo with. Exotic strong enough to get chemo with. AK singing like CeeLo, bitch. Crazy how I hardly sleep when them kilos in. Nigga, it's the reload champ. My younger hit you from mid-range. We call him D-Rosen. Each brick straight glass, every kilo stamp. And if the trap stop working, shit, we gon' scam. Goddamn, I'll be damned. I'm the man, national anthem. My chopper got a stand. Couple niggas hating, told them to get in line. Cause this new Drake pop Well, honestly, never mind. I'm the type of nigga your bitch name her kids after. The big trapper, nice with a mic, Phil Jackson. They sleep on me like I don't see them blinking like I ain't been that nigga rooms at the Four Seasons like we ain't take them trips to get a price that was decent. Good tree, and it's plant-based, I'm a vegan. I got smoke, if you need smoke, call Malone, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. David Robinson, you gon' get these bowls. Randy Savage, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. I got smoke, if you need smoke, call Malone, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. David Robinson, you gon' get these bowls. Randy Savage, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. Yeah, I was open, had to call for the rock. Rasheed Wallace when I balled in the spot. Valet, we don't park in the lot. It wasn't COVID, but it's called finna drop. I got smoke for niggas in all forms and fashions. 100 bowls in traffic when I check my bag in. Got them bowls, man, like Chadwick. You just above average, I'm cut from that fabric. This that cloth talk, you had to be cut from it. I'm dumb and I got the duffel filled up with all hundreds. Chopping trees down, reminiscing of Paul Bunyan. We don't deal with small money, them choppers will stall something. They sleep on me like I don't see them blinking like I ain't been that nigga rooms at the Four Seasons like we ain't take them trips to get a price that was decent. Good tree, and it's plant-based, I'm a vegan. I got smoke, if you need smoke, call Malone, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. David Robinson, you gon' get these bowls. Randy Savage, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. I got smoke, if you need smoke, call Malone, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. David Robinson, you gon' get these bowls. Randy Savage, bitch, you gon' get these bowls. Yeah, I'm shipping new flavors to your hood. I'm shipping brand new flavors to your hood. I'm shipping new flavors to your hood. I'm shipping brand new flavors to your hood. I'm shipping new flavors to your hood.
It's my favorite part of the song right here.
I'm shipping new flavors to your hood. I'm shipping brand new flavors to your hood.
Yo, you produced that track. That's my nigga right there.
My God.
Man. Again, man.
Yeah, so that's my favorite, just for the sake of the energy of it. And it's a crowd favorite. It's very stadium ready.
Yeah.
It's ready.
Yeah, I've been seeing it all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Used behind videos and shit and reels and other people's shit. Like, yeah,
that's gotta keep that viralness going, right?
Yeah, nah, it's going, it's moving, man. It's on its way up, bro. Like for real. So again, today's your birthday. I want to give you another happy birthday shout out, brother.
Thank you.
For real. You got anybody you want to shout out, man?
Shout out to the world. Shout out to the Most High. My family, my kids, man. Everything's it's a lovely place right now today. It's a blessing.
Now, have you found a new favorite spot to eat out there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm working because I like to cook. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
But I'm working. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to cook right now?
It depends on my mood, but more than likely I am into slow chicken recipes.
Come on.
A lot of veggies, a lot of great food. Just long as it's good and healthy, I'm loving it.
Man, health is wealth, man. Got to promote that. Health is wealth.
Yeah.
Man, again, I appreciate you for pulling up on me. I appreciate you for rocking with me, man. I got the chatters over here saying everything is dope. They saying happy birthday and everything, man.
Thank you.
Hey, again, Uncle John, I appreciate you rocking with me, man. I'm Big Rap. That's my guy, Uncle John, man. And we out this motherfucker, you bitch. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Thank you for rocking with me, my nigga.
Yeah.
John